Well, hi everybody. We just got here to Grand Haven State Park in Grand Haven, Michigan, on the west side of the state. And we're parked right on a beachside campsite on Lake Michigan. I'm sure that normally this campground is beautiful, and I'd love to stay here sometime during the nice months of the year. Unfortunately, this is the kind of campground that is full all the time during the season, and if you don't book well in advance, you're never going to get in. So I had a couple of days off. Today's Wednesday. I got today and tomorrow off, so I decided to just book a couple of days here and come and hang out. There's really not a lot to do this time of year because it's still cold outside. Hi, Sumo. Come here, Sumo. Come here. Come here. No, over here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You're not that smart, are you? Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, good boy. Okay. So anyway, it's still pretty cold out. It's in the 40s today, I'd say, and it's windy, and the forecast calls for rain pretty much both days. So, yeah, I pretty much expected to just end up here and relaxing in the van, watching movies, playing video games, and just enjoying the view. Yes, I know. And that's probably what's going to end up happening. It's too cold to even sit outside and relax in the fresh air, unfortunately. But that's okay. Hey, at least I'm not at home. I'm taking a couple of days away from everything and just relaxing. Me and Sumo just taking it easy. And I haven't eaten yet today. It's 2:30, I think, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm gonna make myself some food, and then we've got some stuff to talk about. Nothing major, but had a few little things happen. A little incident on the way here. As soon as I'm done eating, I'll take you outside and I'll show you what happened. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to show you all is inside the van here, mainly because I don't want to go outside. So I'm just going to show you the stuff in here. First of all, my new entertainment center. I know it looks an awful lot like the old entertainment center, but it's actually quite a bit bigger, which wasn't the plan. I actually didn't need a bigger TV. However, this TV came with the built-in soundbar here. Oh, the light is just screwing with this camera. Sorry, but there's a built-in soundbar right here, as you can see. The speakers on the old TV were horrible. Even in the small spaces, the van, you had to turn it up almost all the way to hear it. It was really terrible. And then last year, at some point, something broke loose inside the old TV, and suddenly the sound became horribly scratchy. Even when it's turned way down, you could barely understand what they were saying. I even plugged in a external sound bar to see if that improved the sound, and it didn't. It was still horrible. So I got rid of the old TV, and I found this one. It's the only 12-volt TV on the market that has the sound bar built in. And it just happened to come in a 24-inch screen. So it's slightly bigger than the old one. That just happened. It wasn't planned. But it fits in the space just fine. And when I'm sitting down here on the couch, it's just the right size, really. In fact, this TV appears to be a higher quality than the old one. One of the indicators is that when I'm sitting on the couch or at some kind of an extreme angle to the screen, I can still see it. A lot of the cheaper TVs, if you aren't pretty much straight onto the screen and you get a little bit off at an angle, the picture gets dark and you can't see it. This one, it doesn't seem to matter. No matter what angle I'm at, I can see the screen. So I think it's a higher quality TV than the other one. Now, in addition to that, I have a Roku on there. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Roku is, I'll show you. First of all, if you don't know what a Roku is, shame on you. You're in the 21st century. But you turn on the TV, and as soon as it starts up, see, Roku. A Roku turns every TV into a smart TV. So I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Amazon Prime on here, and all of which are powered by my little unlimited internet AT&T little hotspot here. So yeah, I've got all this stuff I can use. Okay, if I get the remote to work, there we go. I can select any of these and watch movies, YouTube TV, YouTube itself, and all these other apps that you can put on here. Really quite nice to have. Now, one other thing I have, and I'm going to show you this. This is pretty cool. A friend of mine hooked me up with this. Give me a second here and I'll show it to you. My friend hooked me up with this. It may just look like your average Nintendo Wii, but it's not. He modified it for me to have every game from original Nintendo to Nintendo 64 on here. Every single game, including Sega. So why don't I turn this on and show it to you? Okay, so the way this works, as you can see, it's got original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega, DVD if I wanted to, and Nintendo GameCube. I don't recall. Let's see. Well, let's do. So all I do, first thing I do is select a system. Let's do Nintendo 64, and then I select load. Okay, and then load ROM from SD. And all these games, basically every game for the Nintendo 64 is on here. Everything you can imagine. So let's go to, let's do Mario Kart. There we go, and it loads. I hit OK, and then I go down to play game. Old school. There you go. Hang on, let me turn it down here. I didn't program the mute button into this remote. Here we go. So yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. I can play all these old games that I played when I was a kid. And this picture quality is pretty darn good too. I mean, for old school games, that is. I like it. So anyway, that's largely what I'm going to be doing here. However, there is one other thing I wanted to show you. Turn the TV off here, okay. Let me turn off the game system as well. There we go. Okay. All right. There is one other thing I wanted to show you, though. The other day I picked up this. A new camera. I noticed in some of my old videos that it would have been really handy to have a zoom The GoPro doesn't have a zoom. It's just what you see is what you get. So I picked up this. It's a 4K Andor. Never heard of that brand, but it was a good deal on Amazon. And it's got the windproof microphone. It's got digital zoom. It's got a nice big battery on it. So I'm going to start taking some video with this, and we'll see how it turns out. I did already take a little bit of a test video, sort of a selfie, to see how it did with that. Unfortunately, I had to hold it way out like this in order to get even a reasonable picture of me, because otherwise it looked like you were up my nose. And I've got a pretty big nose as it is, so I don't think you need to see up it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go outside here in a few minutes. And first of all, I'm going to show you what happened on the way over here. And you're going to say, oh my God, because that's what I said. But then we're going to go outside. Here's the view out the front of the van. The lighting is screwy, but there's a pier out there with a lighthouse. The fog keeps kind of rolling in and then going out and then coming back. I'm sure this view is absolutely beautiful in the summertime. Right now it's sort of meh. But it's better than sitting at home staring at the wall. So anyway, we're going to go outside. I'll show you what happened on the way here. And then we're going to take a walk out on the pier and test out the new camera. Right, Sumo? Right. So as you can see, there's something missing here. That's because it's over here. That's right. On the way over here, I felt a loud thud. I felt a thud and looked in the rearview mirror and saw the bumper and the tire and the new bumper box going sliding down the freeway behind me. Really a bummer. Apparently I overestimated my welding skills. As you can see, those welds didn't really take hold. Wait a minute. What was it that I said in my last video? I've been welding since I was a teenager. Not a single weld I've ever done has ever broken.
Not a single weld I've ever done has ever broken.
Well, I didn't think my whole foot could fit in my mouth.
That's unfortunate. No real damage. The tire and everything are still okay. It ripped off the stem, so the tire's flat now, but that can be fixed. The tire itself is okay. The bumper's okay. The tire rack is okay, surprisingly. I thought this would have been ruined for sure. Gonna have to just bend that back into shape. Unfortunately, the bumper box, I think, is ruined. Oh, shoot. It looks okay on the outside, but it doesn't really close anymore. It's unfortunate, but it could have been a lot worse. There could have been somebody tailgating me and they could have hit it or who knows what. So I just had to pull over onto the side of the freeway and pick up the pieces, throw them inside and keep moving. Not gonna let something like that ruin the trip. So here's an outside view of our campsite. I can tell that when it's warm out and sunny, this is a beautiful campground. A little bit trailer park-ish, you know, with the spaces so close together and on asphalt and everything. Not usually what I'd go for. If this place were really crowded, I wouldn't be too happy here. But since there's so few people here right now because of the weather, that's one of the reasons I decided to give it a try. See, there's some more RVs over here. These folks right next to me are just getting set up. Yeah, so not really my scene during the crowded months. But this time of year, despite the cold, I actually think I enjoy it more than I would during the season. So anyway, I'm gonna get my coat on because it's a little too chilly out here for just a shirt, but I'm gonna take a walk out on the pier that you can't even see right now and just see how it looks out there. Okay, I came out here onto this pier to take some video with this new camera. Thought the battery was charged. It said it was charged in the van, but now it's saying it's almost dead, so we're just gonna have to make as much video as I can. But anyway, this pier looks pretty new. There's the, no, that's not the Queen. There's the Queen, way over there. That's as zoomed in as this gets. So Sumo and I are gonna just walk out a little further here. I don't know how far we'll get onto this thing, because holy crap, it's cold out here. I can't believe, by the way, how many people are actually at the campground. Let's see if I can zoom back in again. See, it's hard to see through the fog, but there are several RVs here with me. I am shocked. I thought I was gonna be alone all this time. Apparently not, though. So we're gonna walk out here a little further and check out this, looks like a lighthouse and then some kind of building beyond it. Alright folks, this is as far out as I'm gonna go. The water is up over the concrete over there, so I'm certainly not gonna take Sumo up there. So you got this big red building with clearly what appears to be a light on it, some sort of a beacon. You got another beacon across the way to mark this channel here that leads into the inner waterway. I don't know why there's this second lighthouse over here. Maybe somebody who knows more about nautical stuff than I do could answer that question. Why are there two of them on this pier? I don't understand that. But anyway, I'm sure during the summer this is a wonderful place to come and hang out for a while. But right now, it is absolutely freezing. Oh, Sumo, you fell off the concrete. What are you doing? Okay, I think he's getting cold. We're gonna walk back to the Queen, get inside where it's warm. Well, folks, it's day 2 here of our little misadventure to Grand Haven. It's not as foggy today. I can see the lighthouse and everything pretty clearly from the van. But it is just as cold and sadly just as rainy. It's not raining at the moment, but it was raining all morning. And, well, let's see. It's got to be in the 40s. Yeah, 49 degrees. So, we're really not doing much. I know this video is probably going to end up being kind of boring because we just aren't going outside. It's just so cold and wet and just awful. But that's okay. We're enjoying ourselves. At least I am. Sumo's sitting down there wondering what we're doing. I'm not doing anything, Sumo. So I'm just hanging out, watching movies, enjoying the warmth in here. I got the space heater on. And I think I'm going to do some cooking. I got a recipe that I sort of half invented, but not really. It's not creative, but it's very good for RVing. So maybe I'll bring you in on that a little later. So, yeah, that's all. See you guys in a bit. Well, folks, guess there's not going to be any cooking tonight because I forgot that I took the lighter out of the van to use it on something and never put it back, so I got no way to light the stove. So I guess I'm going to wrap this video up here. Not the most exciting video, but I knew it was going to be a fairly laid-back trip. So, yeah, that's all. Maybe I can go somewhere next week and actually have some decent weather for a change. People give me some... I get a lot of questions from people this time of year saying, man, why aren't you out traveling and making videos? It's warm now. I got news for you. No, it's not. Michigan, it's not warm yet. Right now, we're lucky to get up to 50 degrees. That's not warm. So, still just barely getting into the springtime here. So I'm going to try to make the most of it, but working full-time and everything, my schedule is pretty limited, but we're going to do our best like we always do. So I guess that's all for now. I'll give you one last look at Sumo. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Get this out of the way. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? What? You want to play? Want to play? No? You just want to sit there? Okay. I guess that's all, folks. So I guess we'll see you next time. Remember to go to facebook.com/RamblingMichigander to follow along with us. And we'll see you on our next video. Take care.